Hello and welcome. It's Tamsin Young, and today is day 6 of the Soul Centered Essentials Creating a Rock Solid Foundation for Abundance challenge that we've been running. And this is a bonus day that I've put together. And what I really wanted to do was talk about how you can take these 5 practices that I've spoken about over the last 5 days and apply them specifically towards your finances. Obviously, just applying them in your life will help you transform your finances anyway. But because money mindset, finances, understanding your numbers is a really important aspect of what I teach and what I believe in, and by creating a change in your life around that area, you can truly transform your life. Just by changing your whole mindset around it is phenomenal. So I just wanted to run through the 5 practices and how they could specifically help you in your financial goals and wanting to make change. So the first practice that we spoke about was meditation. And meditation, because it just helps slow down your whole body, the whole way that you work and operate and think, and helps create clarity in your life, creates a sense of calm and peaceness, a sense of peace in your life. This can change your whole attitude towards money as well, because you can approach any money situation that you've got with that sense of calmness and peace. So that if you have a problem, if you have bills coming in and you're feeling overwhelmed, by going and meditating, that can just bring you down a couple of notches, and it can help you cope with dealing with any problems. And it also means that because you're keeping yourself in that state of calmness, that you can make better money decisions. You become more aware of how you're spending your money, and you become more mindful of the decisions that you make with your money when you want to spend them. So meditation allows you to tune into your soul, that you can release what no longer serves you, and you can cut ties with that emotional spending that you used to do, because you don't need that anymore. Meditation brings you into that soul-centeredness, and that is where everything comes from. And when you are centered, you don't need external things to make you happy. It doesn't mean that you don't have to buy anything or you have to live a life of poverty. It just means that you can spend money on things that you will truly enjoy and value. The second practice that we spoke about was grounding. And grounding is all about connecting yourself to, firstly, the earth, that physical and energetic connection with the earth, and taking that connection up through to the universe, up into the white light that we have up there, and connecting you between the two. You are like the rod between the two areas, and the earth is like the physical representation of our desires and the manifestations of them, and the sky, the universe, and the white light is representative of our ideas and our desires. And by connecting that energy from the ground through to the sky, the universe, the white light, we are able to bring our desires into reality and actually manifest them. So by doing grounding, you are able to convert those desires into something real and tangible, if it is a tangible desire that you want. Practice 3 was boundaries. And this can be an absolutely life-changing practice to incorporate in your life. And nowhere can it be probably more important than with your money, because we are so easily persuaded to part with our money on things that sometimes we really don't need. Marketing people spend a lot of money working out how they can get you to part with your money and put it into their pockets. So by having boundaries, by knowing what your priorities are in life, by knowing what your values are in life, you know where you want your money to go. You know what is important to you. And if something comes up that really doesn't fit into that, you have the confidence to be able to say, no, thank you. That's not something that is on my important list, or it is not something that I want. And you can do that from a place of knowing that you are living in alignment with what is important to you. And you can do it guilt-free as well. You don't have to buy into the guilt trip of how people like to make you feel because you're not spending money on something that they are, and they may be feeling guilty about it. And they want you to spend your money so that they don't have to feel so guilty about spending their money in that area as well. You can be true to you and to your values. Practice 4 is forgiveness. And again, money is one of those topics that is a very touchy subject. And we all have so many negative money memories and negative money beliefs that we've inherited from our parents who it's come down generations that we have developed these beliefs. And it's time to let those memories and those beliefs go. And by practicing some forgiveness, we can do that, and we can release so much negativity and low vibration from our lives by doing forgiveness on any money issue in our life. Practice 5 is gratitude. And gratitude is the open door to abundance. This is financially, spiritually, and emotionally in any area of your life that you would want. Learning to be truly grateful for the money that you do have in your life. Maybe you don't have as much as you would like to have, but if you do have money in your life, be grateful for it. Be grateful for all the money that you receive, and be grateful for any value that you receive. Maybe you've got something that you haven't actually had to spend money on. Show your appreciation for that, and show the appreciation for all the gifts that you have in your life, and your life will transform. It honestly will. And there's a gratitude process that I'd like you to practice when you're paying your bills, because often that's the time when we feel very negative about money, and we just see our money going out, and it just seems to be an absolute drain on our finances, and we go, is there no end to these bills? And remember, any situation is neutral. Our attitude towards it will determine whether it's positive or negative. If you consider having to have a repair done to your car, you may consider that to be a negative experience. But for the person who is fixing your car, that's a positive experience because they're earning some money from it. So every time you spend some money, know that that money is going towards others who have got things that they want to buy as well. So when you spend money, spend it with gratitude and enjoyment. Be happy that you're spending that money. And the process that I was talking about is when you make a payment of a bill, write down something positive that the service or product has helped you accomplish by using it. And this shifts your focus from the money being taken from you to the value that you are receiving for it. So we want our focus to be on what we are receiving from everything that comes into our life. And we have the choice in how we spend our money. If we're not happy with where our money is going, if you see an expense on your credit card bill that makes you recoil in horror and go, oh my God, how can I be spending that money on that? Then you have a choice that you can either stop spending the money on that, or if for some reason you can't, you need to change your attitude towards that expense and consider the value that you are receiving for it. Because so long as you focus on the negative aspect of it, you're never going to improve your money situation. Energy flows where attention goes. So allow your attention to go to the positive aspects of what you can do with the money, with however much money you've got. Be grateful for what you have got. And I strongly encourage you to apply these simple principles into your life and see how your life can be transformed. And just every day, applying it in every situation that you've got, because honestly, these principles can be applied to every situation that you might have. And a soul-centered and fulfilling life is available to you if you're prepared to do the inner work. And the inner work is the most important work that you can do. And if you want to delve into how you can make changes in your life and create soul-centered finances, I would love to work with you. And you can schedule an appointment with me at tamsinyoung.com/ACS. So I look forward to spending some time with you and hearing your ahas in the Facebook group. Bye.